he said, this man asked a question, and I want to do a follow-up. He asked that if an unbeliever or a Christian, if you pray for a Christian who does not believe the, can you repeat the question that you asked?
The question was, if a person is wax gross, the person doesn't believe in the gospel. If you pray for the person, would that prayer work? That was the question.
And then you said that, the spirit will, block the ears of the person for the person not to hear. My question is this. I have my free will. Whatever you say, I can decide to listen, not to listen. So whatever a preacher has preached, whether truth or not truth, I decide not to listen. Why should the spirit come to take it away from me?
It's because you gave yourself to the spirit. That's why they brought the fish. He said he will eat it. Adam, your grandfather, surrendered to the spirit. So your free will doesn't work for you again. Work for the devil. That's the problem. So until we are able to come out of that Adam's bondage, the devil has control over us. Because he fed us. We stayed in his house as Adam's children. So that is where the free will fails. Because we surrounded it. That is why the man brought him the fish. And the fish now was surrounding him. Okay, Jesus. So you see, and the brood are 7 and we did tilapia. And to those who are smart and our dodgy. What dodgy tilapia? Yes, Mr. Brook. Okay, hold on. Are you all right now?
No.
Okay. So, Mr. Brook, wait.
Adam surrendered to the spirit. That's what you just said.
Yeah. Not what I said, that's what has happened.
That's what I said.
Yes.
And Jesus came,
Yes.
judge, and cast out.
Yes.
And ask us to occupy.
Yes.
So we are here to occupy.
That's right.
That it means that our free will has been reinstated.
No. He has judged and cast out. It's an open statement. You fill in check. You see how checkbook is? If I give you a check, I say fill in. You will decide to fill in. Until you have filled in, the check is useless. You know that? Because if you don't fill in, when you send to the bank, they say, it's incomplete check. Go and fill in. Fill in means what Jesus has prepared for you, you agree, you accept, before it can work for you. That is why we are not able to occupy. Because we don't even fill in. We cannot fill in. We don't even understand. It's like I gave you the check, you don't know what the check is. I'll go, you keep the check and the check will be lying down and you are suffering poverty. Understanding to fill the check is even a question. So Jesus, yes, that's why he said, don't be worried. I have already conquered the world. But look at the world. We have to fit in to conquer. He has done it. It's an open check. Fill it. That is where the problem is. Because Jesus came and did it for us. He did it for us. We are the cause. And to know why and didn't affect you and I cause and you never me take over. That's what they say he is the last Adam. That means he has come to become another Adam type. So we have to shift our Adamic position from the old Adam, which failed, to the new Adam. Then we can do it. So the Pharisees asked him, are we blind also? He said, but you say you can see. So you see, because they decided to say they can see. So Jesus said, why you say you can see? But they are asking him, are we blind? That means they don't even know where they stand. So they don't even know, are we blind or we can see? That is the blank check. So until we fill in the blank check, we can't do anything. That's why those pastors were telling him that no, we enter this car because they are only blank check. The blank check doesn't make you what Jesus said you can be. That is the problem. You see the spirit, 7 sons of Sceva. He said, Jesus we know, Paul we know, Peter we know, but you, who are you? Because those guys didn't feel the check. That is where our problem is. So one tears here, to be feeling check. One feeling check, so I won't qualify. That's the secret. So that is where your point cannot work. Even though Jesus has finished. Oh. Now look at even Christians in the world. They are going to heaven. Oh. And Jesus has cast and judged and said, occupy. They are going to heaven. Why? They don't even understand what Jesus did. So these people cannot talk and devil will hear. Me that I talk, that devil hears. He's worried. That's why every move I make, he starts to talk. Huh? Because he knows that for this one, he knows he has feeling the check. So I can't fool around with him. But those who are ignorant, oh, the devil is playing chess, killing with them. So are you okay? So that's the other issue. We have to fill in the check, then we become what. That's why I told you that if you don't know who you are, they will let you be what they want you to be. That's how it is. If you don't know who you are, even in Ghana, that is what is happening to the politics. The politicians know we don't know who we are, so they are always doing to us what they want. Yes. MPP has 40% plus of Ghanaians. NDC has 40% plus of Ghanaians. So 80% plus are controlled by politicians in this country. So how can the country go forward? How can it go forward? It can't go anywhere. Because over 80% have allowed themselves to be controlled by politicians. So everything they will do, they will say, yo.
Most of them are Christians.
But 70% are Christians already. So that is the problem. When we don't know who we are, people will let us be what they want us to be. Even in the church house, the members in a church don't know who they are. So their pastors have decided what they should be. So they cheat them, they deceive them, and they say amen. They treat them anyhow, they say amen. Human beings are funny. When they don't know who they are, they will be controlled. Look at your dog. When your dog comes and says, lie down, you lie down. Because the dog doesn't know who it is. So the owner tells it what it must do.